Hello and welcome. Let's talk for a little bit. It doesn't have to be about anything in particular. It could be about, let's say, the day. If it has passed, what you did. Some of your favorite moments, some of your highlights about the day. Or, if it's just started, perhaps you might be able to think of the things that you have on today. And if you have any plans, perhaps you're thinking of going anywhere. Or perhaps you might just decide at that very last moment to go somewhere. And you can just think about those things. Think about these things, ponder over them, ever so curiously. Because it's interesting to think about these simple things. It's interesting to think of a day, any day even. You might not necessarily be thinking about today. You might be able to quite easily think about, say, something that happened a few days ago, or something you have planned a few days ahead. See, the thing about a day, it's one day, but not specifically today. And you might find your mind starts to wander, thinking about these things ever so curiously. You think of things that might have happened on a day, any day. The choice is yours. And the beauty of the choice being yours is it truly can be anything. And my role, my job in this situation is to simply guide you. Guide that sweet mind of yours and ensure you're safe and secure, making sure your mind doesn't wander off to anywhere we wouldn't want it to, anywhere that might have a negative train of thought, because we don't want that, now do we? And when your mind starts to wander like this, it's almost like these days are more than memories. Almost like these days become reality. But the goal here is to find a memory that just fills your mind with happy, bubbly, joyful feelings. And perhaps you might be able to imagine a day where something so joyful happens, or something happens and it just makes you so happy, starting to feel blissful in a way. And as your mind wanders through these memories, or these created memories, you perhaps didn't notice, or maybe you did, but you might start to realize that you're becoming beautifully relaxed, because these memories, they just make you so happy and your mind is so focused on them. And because your mind is focused on them, it's so easy to let go. It's so easy to just give in to these happy feelings, to these bubbly feelings. And you can just sink deeper for me now. Let yourself fall and give in to that relaxation that's within your body, to these joyful, bubbly, blissful feelings that are floating through your mind. And you're just thinking about these memories or imagining them. And as you do, these wonderful feelings just get stronger and stronger. You just feel better and better. And when you feel better, you go deeper. It's common knowledge that the better you feel, the deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the better you feel. Feeling so nice, so warm. And as the world around you just fades away as you follow my voice. And I'm going to count down now, from 10 all the way to 1. And when I reach 1, of course, as you know, you'll just drop down nice and deep in trance, won't you? When I reach 1, you'll simply reach the depth of trance, so deep, so focused. As I count down 10, deeper and deeper. 9, just feeling so blissful, so warm, mate. Feeling wonderfully calm. 7, letting all your thoughts just fade away now. 6, letting the memory fade away. 5, almost as if it's a distant dream, and by 4, you know you just sink more and more. And 3 takes you deep. As you reach 2, you go down further and further, until eventually you find by 1, you just drop completely. Drop down, sink down, melt down, all the way more and more. So easily, so effortlessly. Sinking, melting, floating, falling. Things you know you can do so easily for me. And with every passing moment, you just continue to let go. And you find it easy to let go. You know that you can just follow my words so easily, so beautifully, my words so soft, so sweet. Just simply whispering in your ear, caressing your mind. My words can do some interesting things, some wondrous things. Because you know my words can not only bring you down, but bring you right back up again. And when you're in this state, it's easy enough to do. Because my words, my suggestions are just so easy for you to follow. And all it takes for me when you're in this state is one simple word. If I were to tell you to go down, you go down. But right as I tell you to come back up, you know you'll easily come up for me. So, I want you to do exactly that for me. I want you to just come back up. Awake, alert, and out of trance. But because of how sudden it was, you're still a little fuzzy, you're still a little hazy. And because your head is so fuzzy, so hazy, you find you can just as easily go right back down for me. Back down deep into trance, melting, falling, floating all the way. And then once again, nice as easily as you so suggestively follow my words and then come back up once more. Fuzzy, floaty, my thoughts unclear, and then going right back down once more. A simple cycle of going up and then momentarily coming right back down. Following every suggestion, so strong, so hard to resist as you come up. Feeling so fussy and then going right back down. And this fractionation, this constant cycle of just going back up and going back down again just makes you feel so fuzzy, so floaty, so hazy. And that mind is becoming a little thoughtless now, isn't it? And it's just so easy to become nice and light, nice and suggestible as you come back up. Thoughts becoming a little bit more clear as your awareness slowly returns, but then before you can even realize it, you just go right back down again. And a fractionation is quite fun to do, because you find after a while, after a little cycle of going up and then going down, you find that you just melt all the more. And after a while, you might not even be able to open your eyes. But it's okay. You don't need to. You can just let me take control. And you want me to, I know. It's so easy to follow my words and let go and go down deep. So suggestible. So empty, nice and drifty and floaty, but in a moment, I'll count up to 5, and when I reach 5, you'll be nice, alert, and wide awake, and perhaps you'll still feel a little fuzzy, a little floaty. But it's alright. Fractionations tend to do that to you. And then it's perfectly alright to feel a little fuzzy, don't you think? Right. You wouldn't in this state, because you're just so blank, so empty. But not for long. 'Cause I'll bring you back up now on 1, 2, letting your thoughts return 3, becoming more aware of the world around you, and 4, coming up more and more, just rising, and then reaching 5. Wait.